Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Race to 100. I am Rick Storsell.
And I'm Neil Batang.
And we are on episode number 97.
97.
Crazy stuff, man. So, news broke today. Very sad news. It's on a figure that we've actually covered already, as it turns out many of our later episodes have been. Neil, do you care to enlighten us to this breaking news?
Unfortunately, the talk show host on Comedy Central, Larry Wilmore, his show, The Nightly Show, has been unfortunately canceled. He walked into work one day and was told by his
this past Friday,
that, hey, your show's going to be canceling within 4 days.
Yeah, you have 4 more days of filming to go. So this coming Thursday, is going to be his final performance.
So
this was a surprise.
What are we supposed to think in 2016 with everything that's been happening this summer, as of late, when an unfiltered, outspoken black dude with a successful show, which is syndicated, is very articulate about his stance and what he believes in society, to the point of referencing the President of the United States with the N-word. Not
at the White House Correspondents'.
At the White House Correspondents'. Yeah. This wasn't on his
Almost
show.
To his face.
But this personality, this character, all of a sudden gets his TV show or livelihood removed from under him.
You know what it was?
What are we supposed to think?
It's the ratings, man. They said that more or less his show hadn't become viral. It hadn't broadened its appeal to YouTube. It hadn't posted these silly like carpool karaoke or Jimmy Fallon's type games. I mean, it's a shame because late night talk show hosts, he is the only African American.
Here's my question, right? Because a lot of the media outlets have called his show too black, to say the least, and it was something that should have been on YouTube instead of Comedy Central. But the thing is, it's Comedy Central. Like, South Park is on this.
Yeah.
Tosh.0 is on this. The Eric, Andre, and Hannibal Buress show, which is the filthiest thing I've ever seen. Like it's so filthy, Rich, that you have guys that vomit and eat their vomit on national television.
Some people find that funny.
And it's a black guy and a Haitian Jewish guy just doing the most random, obscene things you could ever imagine. This show hasn't been canceled. And
because they're getting views, apparently, or it's at 3 o'clock and no one really cares.
You know, I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but I don't know. When media outlets say things like he was a little too black, he should have blackened himself to keep his show on the air.
Let's be clear, though. In stating why his show was not renewed, and they came out and they said that it had to do with the fact that his contract was expiring. He basically lost half the audience that Stephen Colbert, who preceded him, had. And they said they had been looking for a way to turn it around. They had hoped the White House Correspondents' Dinner would have gotten him enough national publicity for him to be able to pull in a new group of viewers, and that over time he just started sliding off.
Do you think that him talking about this type of stuff, like, turned off white viewers? Maybe he's too black.
Totally.
I don't want to watch him. Like, screw it. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to give him ratings because how does the guy who succeeds Colbert not have enough people watch him? Like, that brand is large enough where you could put the Cookie Monster.
He did something unique, and this is why I think it's such a shame that he was canceled. Is he did something unique. He took this like talk show format that someone like Bill Maher does, and he put it in the African American context and talked about real world issues. And you know what? Some of his stuff wasn't funny. He could go an entire segment without making an entire joke and basically just saying how horrible the system is and all of that. But it was something different. You've never seen any other late show host try something like this, and for them not to give it any more time than a year and a half.
He's not that funny. I don't think he's that funny. Like, when we talked about that episode, I said.
You thought it was funny then.
No, I didn't think it was. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny he did that, but it's like, if you have to think about if someone's funny, they're probably not that funny. Like, majority of the time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that really matters.
But he's funnier, he's more amusing, captivating, informing, and just a better talk show host than Eric Andre and Hannibal Buress combined. I can't believe those guys have work on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
They should be independents on YouTube, dude. I mean, like, they farting on each other gets them right. Like, I don't know. Just like if you're coming home from a bar and need something incredibly stupid to watch while acting like an intoxicated D-bag, like, that is the show to go to.
I believe there's more of those people out there than there are individuals who care about deep and compelling conversations.
Like, real talk. But, I mean, Larry Wilmore, I mean, now that you ain't working, you could always come help us out for a straight up season 2.
You know, he has his hand in so many pots. He's doing Blackish. He's doing another HBO show. He's doing this thing, man. He's not gonna be homeless. But you know,
if you're looking to expand your horizon and come work for a real YouTube outlet, you know, come check us out.
How about we start small and say we'd love to interview you?
We'd love to interview you, man. Talk about what could prompt somebody, man, to say the N-word in front of a bunch of white people, which will lead us to our next episode of Race to 100, where Rix and I talk about the use of the N-word, where it came from, the historical meaning behind it, the contemporary meaning behind it, and overall, how does it feel when you express this between races? So feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for more access of episodes to Race to 100. None of this would be possible without without the contributions of our viewers and subscribers.
The use of our viewers too is also, in certain instances, kind of cool.
We appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Neil Batang.
I'm Rix Thorcell, and we will catch you next time on the Race to 100. Peace.